Hey, hope you're doing okay. That go to sleep from Punk must have been a real wake-up call. Although, if I'm being honest, it's hard to believe you didn't see it coming.
And you did?
Well, we all know of his reputation. I would have had my head on a swivel.
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
It was just a hunch. I wasn't close enough to have all the pieces.
Huh, must be nice to be able to watch everything from a safe distance.
No one's at a safe distance now. Punk and Mutiny are a threat to every single one of us. We need to work together. I want in on your plan for Survivor Series. Assuming you actually have a plan.
Yeah, I've got a plan. Well, not a full plan. I mean, I've got a plan. Maybe at least a pl. If you could provide the nah, that'd be great. So, got any nas?
I know I'm going to regret this, but we need an actual plan. Like the full word. They've pulled too many of our people over. But I know somebody we should pull back. We could increase our numbers and destabilize theirs. It's a win-win.
Pulling someone back could send a strong message. And this time it's Mutiny and CM Punk who won't see it coming. So, who'd you have in mind?
Tiffany Stratton. She has the potential to be one of the best in the business. Luckily for us, Mutiny doesn't know what they've got. Even luckier, I might just be the person to get through to her. That is, if I'm a part of WWE's plans for Survivor Series.
Absolutely, Charlotte. You're in. If you can turn Tiff, that could be the game changer we need.
My thoughts exactly.
Charlotte, thanks for reaching out. I'm guessing this means Mutiny is gaining another top superstar?
Quite the opposite, actually.
What do you mean?
I'm not joining Mutiny. I'm here to pull you out of it. It's not too late to change course and be on the right side of things.
Pull me out? Why would I want out? Mutiny is shaking things up, Charlotte. I'm exactly where I should be.
At what cost, though? I've watched you rise. You've always had the potential to lead, not follow. Remember why you got into wrestling? Was it to follow someone else's orders?
It's not like that. Punk and Bailey, they're not just leading us. They're empowering us, inspiring us.
You once told me that I inspired you. Not only to get into wrestling, but to make a mark, not just to blend in. Don't lose that vision, Tiffany. Don't let Mutiny's clouded dreams overshadow your aspirations.
You did inspire me, but that was a long time ago. Maybe I'm not the same person I was then.
Or maybe you've just forgotten what you came here to do. Watch my match on SmackDown next week. It might just remind you.
We'll see.
You gotta wonder if this match is just a trip down memory lane, or is there something more at play here?
Knowing Charlotte, there's a strategy behind everything she does. I can't imagine this match is just for nostalgia's sake.
Well, whatever the reason, I'm loving this throwback rematch. I feel like a kid again.
Weren't you like 30 in 2014?
No, 32. Getting out nicely to transition into a waist lock. Ooh!
Oh! Cover now.
Is it enough to keep her down?
Counted into a new cover. Not even a one count there.
Wow.
And she had Natalia's number there. Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. You have to admit, that was a smart bit of offense, cutting their opponent down to size like that. Textbook fall-away slam.
Oh, nice balance. Into the knee drop.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin. She just shocked everyone in the ring.
Could be considered an unexpectedly rookie mistake from the veteran Natalya.
That unfolded just as Charlotte planned, showing she's not just brawn, she's brains too.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Reversal. Oh, got himself out of it. Turned it around with a reversal.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Tearing down the leg now. Charlotte now showing off her wide arsenal.
Flair is making the opposition bow down.
And this one could be moving to ringside.
Ooh. Double axe handle right on target.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Oh, God. Disrespecting the competition. Catches the kick.
Dragon screw.
Oh, nice balance. Into the knee drop. She has her lined up. This might be the end here.
Oh, timely counter by Natalya.
Well scouted by Charlotte.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
And she reversed it.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold. Stiff elbow will break that up. Ooh.
And able to beat Natalya to the punch.
Brutal forearm. Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
What a counter.
Able to slip out of that one. Denied and reversed into a DDT.
Measuring their opponent. Handspring clothesline.
Charlotte proving the intimidation factor is more than just hype.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Natural selection. Natalya wasn't ready. Now it could be over.
Into the cover. And a victory. What a win. She picks up here tonight.
Tonight was a reminder of what passion and dedication look like. And that match wasn't just another random fight. Our throwback gear and my vintage moves were no accident. It was a message intended for an audience of one. Tiffany Stratton, I hope you were watching closely. That match, that fire you saw, that's why I'm at the top of this business. And it's why you got into the ring, inspired by people like me. But here's the real talk. You shouldn't be living in someone else's shadow, like CM Punk and Bayley want. You're not meant to be just a piece in their game. You belong somewhere you can truly be inspired, where you can unlock the potential you've always had, not with people who dictate your path, but someone who supports your journey. It's your time, Tiffany, and it's time to chart your own path. Remember why you started. Remember what drove you to step into the ring. It's not too late to make a choice that defines your legacy. Make it count.
So, do we need to talk about a plan B?
No. I'm making headway. Slowly. We'll get through to Tiffany eventually.
You sure? Because I was thinking it might be faster to just bake her a cake with "Come back, Tiffany" written on it.
I'm aware of the risks, but I'm not backing down. This isn't just about rescuing Tiffany. It's about proving there's a different way to lead.
I get it, but things don't always work out. Like when I was going to debut in Japan, my match was scrapped after a broken pipe flooded the building. With Survivor Series on the horizon, we really can't have things go sideways.
Then it's a good thing I'm not going to fail.
All right then. Make sure to bring that determination against Bayley. She won't know what hit her.
Yes, she will. Me.
We come to expect underhand tactics from Mutiny, but Bayley running away from a match? This is a new look.
This might be the end here.
Quick shoulder up.
She's still got a lot of stamina left.
counter by Charlotte.
Attack from behind.
She went after the neck.
Placing her in the corner. Counters. Technique on display against Baszler. Oh. Boom. She's in a bad way here. A sit-out match slam. What impact.
Oh, man.
She's really starting to feel the effects of this match.
The Queen landing an impressive attack, trying to dominate the opposition. Brutal impact into the corner.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Let her. Flair retaliating.
Spear by the Queen. That's Charlotte.
Shayna's down. Could this be the end? Got it. No, just a 2.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming. Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte. Natural selection. Does Charlotte cap this off?
Into the cover. And this one is over.
Charlotte. Oh, so you can show up here, but not for your matches?
Never said I was the one who'd be facing you. Maybe you need to read your messages more carefully next time, Charlotte.
Whatever, Bailey. I thought you were coming alone, Tiffany.
Bailey wanted to come too.
And why wouldn't I? We're more than just a team. We're family. Tiffany knows she belongs by my side.
More like safely under your thumb. Remember, Tiffany, real growth happens when you step out on your own, not when you're overshadowed by someone else.
You mean step out and follow you? You're not looking for her independence, Charlotte. You just want her under your wing because you know her potential for Team WWE.
I'm just reminding Tiffany of who inspired her to be here in the first place. It's not about control. It's about rekindling that spark. Seems like you're scared she might remember her own strength or see how little you really have.
Charlotte, I'll face you any day, any place.
Then why did you send Shayna to face her last time?
I was delegating responsibility, but Shayna didn't get the job done. So now I'll step up and show you what true leadership is about. Let's do it on Mutiny turf this week.
Fine with me. It's about time Tiffany saw firsthand what real leadership is. Not just directives, but inspiring action. Maybe she'll see why she admired what I stand for.
What she'll see is me exposing you as a fraud. And she'll see it from the best seat in the house, as a special guest referee.
Okay.
Tiffany, when you're out there calling the shots, just give me a fair chance to show what I can do. I'll show you one wrestler to idolize and one to despise.
Charlotte sending a message that she's got more than one score to settle as she comes here into NXT wearing the same gear from her match against Bayley at Clash of Champions 2019.
Bayley won that match by using an exposed turnbuckle. And I doubt she's going to get a more favorable referee with Mutiny's own Tiffany Stratton donning the stripes.
Tiffany grew up idolizing Charlotte Flair. I've got to believe she'll call this one straight. Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here. That was nasty.
So precise. Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash. And the knee.
She's had a lot thrown her way already.
Yeah, as Charlotte was clearly asserting her dominance.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting... Face first to the canvas.
Oh, nice.
There's the bridge.
She kicks out with authority.
And that was the kind of count you want to see.
Our official showing she's a professional of the highest order.
Fall-away slam with oomph.
What's coming next?
The shoulders. Oh, no.
Into a backpack stunner.
And Bayley's resolve might be wavering here.
Charlotte providing Bayley with the punishing reminder of who's in charge here. And the Queen hits a spear.
Right there, Charlotte showed that picture-perfect combination of domination and devastation.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Big boot by Charlotte. Bayley looking a little worse for wear after taking that hit.
Yeah, as the Queen no doubt wanted to put her in her place a little more emphatically that time.
The Queen stepping through.
Here's the figure four.
Yeah, now she's got a bridge into the figure eight, and she can do it. She's going to put this one away, and there it is. And what in the world is this official doing? Look for the submission.
Not a position you want to be in. Needs to break this submission somehow.
Easier said than done.
Locked in the figure eight, and hold on a second. She actually managed to escape.
Caught the leg.
Uh-oh. One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
She turns that attack away.
Back stunner. Momentum is all with the Queen now.
Bayley's getting beaten to the punch with every exchange.
Oh, man, Charlotte just bending that leg to her will.
Charlotte sending her up for the figure eight. This could be it for Bayley right here in the heart of mutiny.
Bayley's begging Tiffany to break the hold. Stratton's supposed to be impartial.
The deck does not look as stacked as Bayley had hoped. Charlotte's down.
So much for neutrality, Saxton.
Bayley's taking advantage.
A quick count, and this one's over.
And just when it seemed like Tiffany was going to uphold the integrity of this match.
That's the influence of mutiny. They play by their own rules, and now Tiffy time means winning time for Bayley.
Look at Stratton's face. She knows she crossed the line.
And that's exactly what Bayley wanted her to do.
A pivotal and potentially regrettable moment for Tiffany Stratton.
Hey, how are you feeling after that?
I'll be all right. But yeah, you nailed me good there.
Thanks. I learned from the best.
Well, you made your point tonight, loud and clear. So I'm backing off. You've shown you can stand your ground, even if I don't agree with where you're standing.
For what it's worth, I appreciated you trying.
Of course. Bayley was right. I was trying to get you on our side. You'd have been a great addition. You're what this sport needs, a strong, capable woman shaping our future. I'm proud I inspired you to get into wrestling.
You are still inspiring me. Watching you compete up close tonight, you made me feel like a kid again.
Was that why you hesitated before you knocked me into next week?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't like Bayley needing my help to win, and I don't like being pushed around by her either. But you've been trying to push me around too. You said it yourself. I need to blaze my own trail, not follow or recreate someone else's.
Maybe we've both been looking backward too much. Instead of revisiting old matches, we should be making new history.
I like the sound of that.
Then let's do it, but not here. This isn't the place for what comes next. At least not for you. Let's you and me take this to SmackDown, a stage worthy of your talents and maybe a new beginning. I mean, if you want. It's your choice.
You and me, facing off, I'll be there.
Even though these two have patched up their differences, you've got to think Charlotte wouldn't mind getting in a few licks on Tiffany after what happened last week.
And Tiffany's got to be anxious to show Mutiny what they lost and that she was worth fighting for. She's not going to lay down for her idol.
I think everyone knows with these two competitors, even a friendly match is going to get a bit feisty.
Vicious boot by Charlotte.
Into a double knee drop.
She gets put in the corner.
Stomp right on a knee. Tiffany manages to counter.
Tiffany is being taken full advantage of now.
Now we have to see how tough Tiffany truly can be.
And there was some force on that move.
Oh, man.
She managed to avoid that offense.
And Stratton didn't exactly bring her best there.
Charlotte showing an aggression that won't be contained.
Knife edge chop.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Vicious kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
A shot like that to the ego could really shake you up mentally.
And saw what was coming there.
Got the front face lock applied. Nice suplex. Oh, God.
Stop to the knee. Lifts their opponent's legs. And that's a free fall.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Textbook side Russian leg sweep. Rapid fire rights over and over.
Just going all out with every blow.
That's why you don't step to the queen.
Into the pin. Can Stratton recover? Barely kicks out.
She just will not go away.
Charlotte Flair tying up her opponent in the figure 4 leg lock. Can she exacerbate the pain? There it is, Figure 8 submission applied. Figure 8 locked in deep.
Nowhere for her opponent to go. And she releases her own submission. And I have to question that.
Oh, turning the pin around.
And she fights it off.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Good defense there.
Suplex. Transitions into the pin. Is this it?
Incredible power to kick out at just one. Dropped right on their face.
Boom! And outside she goes. What's her plan here? Oh, reversal catches Tiffany. She throws her back in. Charlotte has flight in mind. Uh-oh. Way too long. Diving moonsault. And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
And a victory here tonight.
That match was a blast, Charlotte. It's been a while since I've had that much fun.
I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it, considering it didn't go your way this time.
Guess I can still learn a few things.
Don't sell yourself short. I bet if you didn't feel guilty about laying me out last week, you'd have definitely come out on top.
Maybe. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, that was the first real match I've had since joining Mutiny.
That doesn't surprise me. They've been stifling you, afraid you'd outgrow their control if you realized your full potential.
Because Mutiny time doesn't necessarily mean Tiffy time.
Exactly. And it is your time. Not just a step away, but to even fight back. If you want to.
Yeah, I do. It's time I stand up and show them they can't define my limits or my destiny. I'm rewriting my story starting today.
Now who's being inspiring?
What you did with Tiffany is huge, but I just want to know how hard Bailey was typing out those angry messages on her phone.
She was rage posting for sure.
I think you could actually hear her phone screen crack in the middle of the last one.
Well, I always knew you could make an entrance, Charlotte, but pulling Tiffany away from Mutiny, that's next level. We haven't got much time, but we've got some. I don't know about anyone else, but I wouldn't mind getting some extra work in. We need to be in top form when we face Mutiny.
We can't be too ready.
And when we are ready to make our next move, I'll talk to Nick Aldis.
We'll be waiting for your call.